Are you building a new home? What about remodeling your current home? Or maybe it's time to replace those drafty or worn out windows and doors. At Pella, our professional staff will help you craft distinctive windows and doors that will become the focal point of your home. From our sales team to the professional installation crew, at Pella, you'll get a superior customer experience.
Our team would love to show you how Pella has the right solution for your door and window project.
Visit PellaSpringfield.com today.
What's up, New Covenant? Harris III here. Guys, I was so bummed when I found out that I wasn't going to get to join you this year. When the pandemic happened, I was like, oh no, these events, things are gonna start getting canceled. I was so thankful that this event did not get canceled, that I still get to hang out with you guys next October 21st, 2021. I know that feels like forever from now, but time feels so weird this year. It's gonna fly by. It'll be here before we know it. Listen, I know none of you anticipated this being a part of your story this year. However, these are the parts of our stories that most shape us and mold us into the future leaders that you guys were designed to be. So remember, it is the journey, not the destination. And by the time I get there next October, we're gonna be able to look back on this season in awe of all the magic that you experienced, even though you didn't think it was going to happen. These times shape us in pretty unbelievable ways. So I can't wait to hear some of your stories next October. Until then, stay safe. Remember, nothing is stopping us from continuing to have fun amidst this pandemic. We just have to learn how to shift our perspective and keep our eyes focused on what matters most. I'll see you soon.
2020. What a year. No one saw this coming. Plans were canceled. Schools closed. The world was on fire. Everything shut down. How do we come back from this? He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So why would this year be any different? We will not stop proclaiming. We will not stop singing. We will not stop moving forward. He goes before us, so why would we stand still? He is with us. Why would we fear? He is for us, so who can be against us? I will not worry about what tomorrow will bring, because he has overcome.
Hi, I'm Matt Searson, Chief Academic Officer at New Covenant Academy, and I want to welcome you to NCA's first ever virtual banquet. The last 7 months have been challenging for all of us, but our NCA family has met those challenges, and we are determined now more than ever to accomplish the mission that God has called us to, a mission of academic excellence, biblical truth, and Christ-like character. While the start to our school year has been a little different, our administration, faculty, and staff have worked tirelessly to welcome our students back to school. A highlight to our fall is getting together with our NCA family and our community for our annual banquet. You would think that if there was ever an excuse for canceling a banquet, a pandemic would be it. But we aren't taking the easy way out. As our theme for the year says, we are overcomers, and our banquet will go on. So we hope you've had your dinner and you're ready for the show to begin. NCA kids, don't forget to get out your color pages and count how many times you see Wally. Over the next few minutes, we'll take a look at 2020, learn some amazing things about NCA, and hear from some very special friends. So sit back, relax, and enjoy our first ever virtual banquet.
Hi, this is Lee Strobel, greeting all of my friends at New Covenant Academy. I had such a great time with you a while back there in Springfield, Missouri when we did the banquet together. And I know times are tough now, I know things are difficult, but the verse that comes to my mind is John 16:33, where Jesus said, I tell you these things so that you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take courage. I have overcome the world. What's he saying? He's saying is, we live in a world of pandemics. We live in a world of sin and difficulty and strife, and tough times do come, and they will come. But he said in that same verse, he can give us the two things we need the most: peace for the present and courage for the future. So I have great confidence in the future of New Covenant Academy. In fact, my prayer is for a bright and a fruitful and an exciting future for everyone associated with the school. God bless you.
When the COVID-19 lockdown put a pause on in-person learning, within 3 days, NCA was ready for virtual classes. We could not have done it without our amazing teachers and faculty and overwhelming support from parents and students.
So when we left for spring break last year, we said goodbye, like, we'll see you in a week. And then it lasted, what was that? Like 3 months we ended up being at home. We didn't miss a beat. We did Zoom with our kids. We had PE with our kids. Coach did an awesome job.
My elementary kids, we would meet once a week and we did different games. I wrote letters to all of them and got an opportunity just to kind of check in on them. And so that was nice.
It worked well in the respect that we had all of the resources we needed at our fingertips. It was just a whole different way of looking at things, and I actually enjoyed it. It was a lot of work. It was hard not to have that personal, daily interaction with my students.
That was a challenge, but one that I think that personally I've been preparing for with a lot of technology integrated into the class already. Making that transition was not as hard as it could be, and we've continued to just grow and get better in that aspect.
It's almost like nothing changed. Our teachers were still involved with us. We were able to use different platforms online to stay one-on-one with our teachers. We were able to have classes. Our assignments were extensive, and I really felt like my education was still getting better.
I think the teachers did a really good job because, they had to switch gears so quickly, and a lot of them were very quickly able to adapt and were able to stay consistent and keep us informed with what's going on.
I was so appreciative of the teachers being flexible and willing to work with us and being patient because I am not a tech-savvy person.
The virtual switch wasn't really very difficult. It really seemed very natural for us. I know the staff and the teachers worked really hard here to make it happen.
Look at what the school has done academically to make that transition, as well as the effort I think that the teachers, all the support staff have done to make sure that we could come in a seated classroom. For them to walk through that with the input from parents is incredible, and we're thankful for that.
Myself being in a challenged leadership role with COVID to begin with, I think I had a new level of appreciation for what the school had to pull off and the way that it was all handled and keeping Christ front and center and looking to the Word and to prayer for every step of the way through the coronavirus. And so that gave us another level of comfort with the school for sure.
At the beginning of 2020, the Board of Directors formed a finance team with goals of reviewing our short and long-term financial strategies. Within weeks, the focus of the committee changed, and the team prepared to wrestle with the financial impacts of this pandemic on our families and on NCA. The finance team spent many hours in prayer and discussion to determine how to best come alongside our current families. With that in mind, the Tuition Forgiveness Program and Warriors Care COVID-19 Scholarship Fund were created, providing financial support for the families most affected by the pandemic. Even with this support, our annual audit shows operations in the black for the 14th consecutive year. Enrollment for the current school year remains strong, with only a 2.6% reduction. Our 189-student high school is the largest in our history and is projected to surpass 200 students next year. Admissions continue to meet with families who desire to learn more about NCA, and the opportunity for growth is strong. We also look forward to the final debt payment for the Warrior Campus in May of 2021. I want to thank you for the countless prayers that have been lifted up on our behalf and for your financial support of Warriors Care scholarships, Liberty Campus Building Fund, and the day-to-day operations. You have made a difference. Psalm 9 verse 1 says, "I will give thanks to you, Lord, with all my heart. I will tell of all your wonderful deeds." We do give God all glory and honor for this, his ministry. With your help, New Covenant Academy will continue to be a light in this community for generations to come as we teach the wonderful deeds of our God and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Hello, New Covenant Academy. This is Steve Gassel with Central Bank of the Ozarks, and I just wanted to say congratulations on your 2020 virtual banquet. We really appreciate the relationship we share with New Covenant Academy, and we also appreciate the faith-based education you provide to every student every day. On behalf of all of the associates at Central Bank of the Ozarks, we want to wish you continued success for the completion of a very strong year during a very crazy time. You are truly warriors.
What I like about New Covenant is the same beliefs and thought process that's taught here is also taught at home and back and forth. So everything that we are teaching our kids and the beliefs that we want them to have are also reinforced here at school.
We have biblical integration in every subject we teach. Everything is tied back to God and His path for us and what He wants for us in our calling.
Welcome back to the gym of our Warrior campus. This campus is home to our elementary and high school programs. For pre-kindergarten through 4th grade, we partner with parents to establish a solid academic and spiritual foundation in our students. Research shows that a person's moral foundations are generally laid in place by the time they reach the age of 9. Now consider that outside of the home, a child's school environment will have the greatest impact on their development. At NCA, elementary students are being influenced by godly teachers whose desire is to see them come to Christ and then grow spiritually. This is happening daily in the regular classroom setting, as well as in art, music, PE, technology, and it's celebrated in weekly chapel services where students praise God and are encouraged by awesome speakers. If you really want to get a feel for what elementary is about at NCA, who better to ask than a kindergarten student? And who better to interview them than our very own Larry Monster? This should be interesting.
This is so good.
Hey, Larry.
What?
You're
Oh,
on.
right now?
Yes.
Me on now? Oh, sorry. Me be back to you soon, Winston. Oh, hello, everybody. Larry Monster here. And just like Mr. Searson said, Larry Monster got to spend some time with NCA kindergartners, and boy, did we have some fun. Take a look. Me needs to know how smart kindergartners are at New Covenant
Very
Academy.
smart.
Very smart, huh? Okay. Can you spell?
Yeah.
What can you spell? Can you spell cat?
Yes.
Go ahead.
C-A-T.
Freddie and Isaac, and they are in 11th grade.
What? No.
Not 11th grade. I'm here with Kinsey, and she is in the 12th grade. Yes, she is graduating from New Covenant Academy this year. Right, Kinsey?
No.
Wait a minute, let me check
Kindergarten.
something. Wait a minute, look here, Isaac, Freddie. 11th grade, it says right here.
No, kindergarten.
Oh.
Kindergarten.
Oh, well, me wrong. They in kindergarten. Oh, is it like a tablet? What do you do on that? Can you show me?
Yeah, you play games.
Oh, plug in, show me something. It's educational though, right? Always educational. Yes. 30, 10,
No.
20, 49,
10, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100.
is amazing. How'd you get so smart?
I from a kindergarten.
Wow, it's a bell. Is that break time? Snack! Do we get a snack now? I want the snack. I want the fruit roll up. No, okay. Oh, hey, Carter. Hey, me gonna take a quick break. Oh, me looking forward to my lunch. Look at that.
Camera's ready?
Cinnamon roll. I'll be right back. Me just going to eat. I'm going to. Oh, no. Oh, me so hungry. Can you learn about the Bible? Wow. What can you tell me? Tell the people at home something you learn about the Bible.
The firing bush.
There was a bush on fire? That's not good. Me getting out of here. What else do you like to do at New Covenant, Carter?
I like to do math.
Like to do math. Me not very good at math. Wow. Me like addition and what's that other one when you take away? Addition and when you what I forgot.
Lunch.
Lunch? Yeah, when you take away people's food. But me over it now. Do you play basketball?
No, but I'm going to.
There you go. Get started now. Yeah. Here, watch this. Where do you want? Whoa! Oh, did you see that? Whoa! Oh boy. Ezra, give me a high five. You did so good. Oh, that hurt me, huh? You strong. They do weightlifting in kindergarten?
I know, I go to karate, and I'm going to karate today.
Oh, no, we go now. Bye-bye. Don't karate chop me. Please don't do it. No!
Well, that was fun. There's nothing cuter than a kindergartner and a fuzzy puppet. Hi, I'm Glenda Scott, Development Director at NCA. Welcome to our Liberty campus. As we were remodeling this building to become our second campus, part of it caught on fire. Lots of prayer and hard work followed, but we were still able to move about 200 students here in January of 2018. So far, this building has 14 classrooms, 2 science labs, a gym, and an auditorium. Our goal is to complete the remodel of the burnt part just as soon as the funds become available. Liberty is home to our intermediate and junior high students. The 5th and 6th grade occupy the upstairs, while the 7th and 8th grade students are downstairs. These 2 unique programs are designed to meet the social, physical, academic, and spiritual needs of students at this crucial age.
We took the best part of elementary, where we keep them in groups, but now they get to gain a little bit of independence. They will change classes for every core period, and they get their own lockers, so they learn some independence.
Luke is loving junior high. He's in 7th grade. He loves the electives. He's able to choose things that he is interested in and really enjoys.
In the junior high, we have a team approach. What that means is our teachers work together. We collaborate. We work with the students to teach them how to be adults. This is a college prep school, so it's important for us that these kids are being prepared for high school as the high school teachers prepare them for college.
I think we've seen really our son Ethan blossom in this environment with just a better interaction between him, his teacher, a smaller class, and we've seen him be excited about school. We've seen him want to do more in school and really connect more with the teachers.
Hey, greetings everyone at the New Covenant Academy. Lieutenant Colonel Alan West down here in Texas. I still remember the evening that I spent with you all up there for your gala event, and the absolute honor that I had to be able to go and speak to the students the following day in a nice little town hall question and answer session. When I look at what is happening in the United States of America right now, I see the reason why we need to have the New Covenant Academy, why we need to have Christian education. Think about the fact that young people in the United States of America just recently were burning the Bible up in Seattle, Washington. We are losing that sense of who we are as our Judeo-Christian faith heritage. And I know that that is the focus of what you all do there at the New Covenant Academy. You don't look to indoctrinate our young men and women. You look to give them the true hope, the hope that is anchored and rooted in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. The fundamentals of our education, getting them to understand that it is not just about the book learning, it's also about developing their character, developing their courage, developing their commitment and their conviction to stand up for the principles and values upon which this great nation was established. And we thank you for that. And we want to continue to go down this path of supporting what you're doing. So I know that I can't be up there in person. I know that we're meeting virtually. But thank you to the New Covenant Academy. Thank you to the administration. Thank you to the teachers. And thanks to you students. But most importantly, thank you parents for investing in your children's education, the total education. And as it says in Proverbs 22:6, if you train up a child in the way that they should go, they will not depart from it. God bless you all. And thank you so much.
As students transition from Liberty back to our high school, we continue to build on that spiritual and academic foundation. Our high school program provides our students with not only a quality education that prepares them for post-secondary work, but a well-rounded high school experience. Students are surrounded by a dedicated faculty who push their students to be their best, both academically and spiritually. Our students have the opportunity to develop their God-given talents and leadership skills in so many areas: academics, drama, speech and debate, business, music, and athletics. Students are challenged with weekly chapels and are led in praise and worship by their classmates. The senior year brings with it a special class in apologetics and life stewardship and management to help prepare them for life after high school. Finally, the senior mission trip provides our students the opportunity to put into practice what they have learned at NCA with hands-on, real-life ministry experience. I love getting the opportunity to visit with former students. What I consistently hear from our graduates and their parents is how well they were prepared for college. But what is even more satisfying is when I hear from graduates who are continuing to serve the Lord and are impacting the kingdom.
I'm super glad to be a part of the New Covenant Academy body. I really do feel like it's prepared me for my future, for after high school. And I'm very, very involved in the music aspect here at New Covenant Academy, both the choral program and our worship program. It's so amazing because every Wednesday we get to come together as a student body and really glorify the name of God through a student-led worship experience.
One of the things I like about New Covenant is the close relationships that you build with it being a small school, and I like the spiritual aspect of it, how everyone's always there for you and they'll pray for you if you need it.
They've provided an opportunity and helped me with how to get to college, what I need to do for college.
I do think Delaney has been very well prepared to go to college. She's currently enrolled in 4 dual credit classes as a senior at 2 local universities, and that seems to be a seamless experience.
Since I've been at New Covenant, I have been involved in FCA, chamber choir, concert choir, volleyball, soccer. I have done a lot of dual credits. I'll probably graduate 28 hours.
Back in 2009, when I was a senior here, I got the opportunity to be a teacher's assistant down in the elementary. I love being around the kids, and I just knew that this is where I wanted to come back, so this was the only place that I applied.
There are multiple people I work with whose kids have gone through New Covenant, and they just cannot say enough good things about the athletic programs, about the academic programs, and as their kids have graduated and moved on to college, they said that New Covenant has really prepped them for college and prepared them for the world ahead.
When I first came to New Covenant in 8th grade, my faith was simply about going to church every Sunday, and it's just what my family has done. What Dr. Sadika and the Bible program has taught me, I've been able to build my faith, answer the questions that I've had, and all in turn really growing the faith that I have now.
Well, Glenda, while I missed seeing all of our wonderful friends and family at our annual banquet, I have to admit I almost felt like I was in the banquet hall. Now I'm there.
Yeah.
Sounds like we were there.
Yeah.
So, you know what, overall, Glenda, I think it went really, really well. And most of all, it is always exciting to see the amazing things that God is doing here at NCA.
You're right, Matt, but I missed the physical banquet too. However, we're not done yet. We still have a few more surprises up our sleeves. But before we move on, we would like to thank our business sponsors for their underwriting of this event. Keep an eye on our Facebook page for a complete list and visit them when you can. Before we hear from our next guest, we would like to give you an opportunity to partner with us in this ministry. There are 2 ways to financially support our school. You can give a one-time gift at give.newcovenant.net or pledge a recurring gift at pledge.newcovenant.net. These links should be listed below. Thank you for prayerfully considering a gift towards the work at NCA.
Now, Here's a word from our friend Mike Huckabee.
Hello everyone, this is Mike Huckabee. What a pleasure to have been with you back in 2014 as New Covenant Academy celebrated its opportunity to continue providing Christian education to the people of the Springfield area. We've seen through this COVID virus just how critical good education is. Maybe more importantly, how important Christian education is. All 6 of my own grandchildren go to a Christian school. I couldn't be more grateful because it's not just helping to educate their minds, but their souls, their spirits. I hope you can give generously to this wonderful institution, New Covenant Academy. I was impressed with what they do, and I know you are as well. Give generously. Make sure Christian education is available for the kids in your area.
Well, we did it. Our first ever virtual banquet is a wrap.
As we close out this event, don't forget to post your family picture watching the banquet to our Facebook page to be included in a drawing. Now, please listen to our high school virtual choir under the direction of Tracy Pritchard. Be careful driving home.
They are home?
Oh yeah, good point. Have a great night. Go Warriors, and kids, don't forget to watch to the very end.
Hello, you still here? Thank you for coming to banquet. You can also give to Larry Monster Fund, account number 214430. All gifts tax deductible.
Larry Monster, what are you doing?